just manic, you know, going from one thing to another, trying to like switch between mum life, work life, then I've got to switch on for training. And sometimes it's tiring, but you know, it's got to get done. You know, I've got a beautiful baby and I've done a different journey, but it did definitely make me hungry to come back. The Challenge Cup is such a special competition, you know, everyone wants to get their hands on that Challenge Cup and Leeds have got their hands on it a couple of times. Being a Leeds fan, that's made me really proud over the years. It's so exciting and like going to Wembley, I mean, I got the chance to go last year and it was just phenomenal, like goosebumps the whole day, and I'm watching the girls like lift it and get to play in Wembley for the first time. After watching that, I just thought I need to be there, like I need to be playing on that pitch and hopefully I'll get to lift that silverware this year. So playing in the Challenge Cup, I mean, it's everyone's dream, isn't it? When I was younger, I played all sports, loved all of it. I played a bit of football, did a bit of athletics, and I kind of did a bit of everything, but I did like rugby. Obviously, I'm from Leeds, and Leeds Rhinos are just famous there, and so I used to go to a couple of games when I was younger. But my mum and dad were they thought I was a bit soft, to be honest. They didn't think I was tough enough to play rugby, so they wanted me to wait till I was older. So when I was 16, I just decided, like, no, I'm just going to go for it. And when I started playing rugby at East Leeds, it kind of all just like went really fast. You know, I was quite young and there were some trials for the England students. So I went to them trials and Lindsay Anfield was the coach and I ended up getting into that squad. And after the games were all finished, then Castleford Tigers were kind of starting up and she wanted me to play for the squad there. So I came to play for Castleford.
Here's Peach, sends it left. Through hands, it's moved. Chance here, Gentles has got there.
And Kelsey Gentles opens the scoring.
Stayed there for 5 years and then progressed to York.
Let's go. And push. Nice. And again, push.
I can't do no more. I can't do no more.
Do 70.
She can do like 80. Professional apprentice.
I knew Kelsey when she played at Cass and I were at Fev, but we only got friends when I moved to Cass. And then straight away, like, she took me under her wing, like, we got close and then we've been close ever since.
There's an opening, no best friend.
Through rugby, actually, God, I mean, so many years going back now. I can't actually remember, but I mean, there was just probably a point where we just clicked and got closer and closer through rugby, and obviously living in the same area, we've then travelled to rugby together and just obviously created a bond, and yeah, now we're best mates. Kelsey off the field is class clown, always making people laugh.
Go on then, go on. Get muscles out. Cut the camera right now.
But always making sure she's there. She's a very caring person and making sure she's always got their teammates back.
I'll spot you in case you need. Nice. Go on, Ebs. I need someone like that groundhog energy. Come on, El. Go on, Lucy.
Whenever she sees someone down, she's always the one that's picking them back up and making them smile.
Oh, you're right. That princess, you okay? Do you want to smoke? Yeah. Oh my God, me too.
She's probably just as crazy as she is on it.
Easy as that. Oh, look at you.
You know, she's a caring, loving mother now, but she's still as wild as ever. And yeah, she's just an amazing person, really.
So I'm from Oakwood area, LS8, so this is where I grew up, you know, coming to Roundy Park. You know, my partner is not from round here, he's from down south, he's from Northampton, and he don't really understand it, but I get so excited because I can bring her to here. Like, I remember as a kid coming to Roundy Park with my mum and dad, with my brothers and stuff, and it was just, like, I just loved it. You know, as a kid, you love going to the park, and now I can bring my daughter to the same place that I went as a child, you know. I think that's really special. Well, it was a big shock, you know, finding out that we were going to have a baby and stuff, and I think it took a couple of weeks for it to sink in, really. It was right at the end of the season, so, you know, there were no really hard decisions to be made with rugby and things like that. Luckily, I'd found out just after we played in the grand final, so it was just a massive shock, to be honest. Me and Jacob were both really shocked, and we were happy, though. We knew from the start, you know, there were never any contemplation. We were like, we're going to be a family now, and that now we're going to start the next chapter of our life.
I was living in London, and literally we just connected through Instagram, really, and then Kelsey came down to London, we met for a coffee, and it kind of went from there, really. I played for Jamaica, and Kelsey, I knew Kelsey had, her dad from Jamaica, so we kind of just connected through that way, and that's, everyone in rugby league, well, especially, everyone kind of knows each other. It's a small world. I literally found out 2 days before the first World Cup game, so I got through the World Cup, and then after we kind of sat down, and my number one priority, I just wanted to, support Kelsey and support our little daughter. So for me, I was kind of happy with what I've done in rugby league. I didn't really want to do much more after that. So it was an easy choice for me. I said, I want to focus on working and being a dad to Maya, and Kelsey can carry on playing rugby after she's given birth.
Shall we feed the ducks? Yeah. And then 1, 2, right. Ah, the ducks. Let's go. Yeah. You gonna throw some in? It's been massive, Jacob knows how much I love rugby and I live and breathe it, and I've had to prioritise things differently to make sure that I am in a position to come back, and if I didn't have him by my side, I definitely wouldn't be able to do it. He's so supportive and he knows how much it means to me. So he was happy to just take that step back, and he's happy, when I come back from training and I just want to rant and feel sorry for myself. He listens to me, but then he says, it's got to be done, Kelsey. A bit of tough love. He's big on the tough love, and he's like, we've got to keep going. Tomorrow's another day, and he said, you want to be going on playing and doing something that Maya can be proud of, and that she can look back and be like, my mum was so amazing playing rugby and everything. So he's fantastic. Darling, what are you doing? You're like kicking off me. Do you want to sit there? Yeah. Don't drop one though. Success. Ah! Are you joking? It's called skill. It went up there, not forward.
16-14. Back into that drill.
Sir, it went up, sir, not forward. Sir, up and back. When I found out I was pregnant, I told the coaching staff and told Lindsay that I was going to have a baby and stuff, and she was shocked. I think I'd never said I wanted to have a baby right now, and so she was a bit shocked. But I think the conversation straight away was, are you going to be returning? What do you want to do? And they kind of just play it by ear. I think every woman's different, and I really wanted to embrace the part of pregnancy, so I chose to take a bit more of a back step in the club and still be in and around. Like, I still came to the games and supported and stuff. The girls have worked so hard, and the sacrifices that these girls put in for years on end just to get to that grand final, like, I saw how much it meant to them. They were crying at the end of the game, and those cries, they're because they know how hard they've worked. And it was a little bittersweet for me not playing in that grand final, but I've got a beautiful baby, and I've done a different journey that year, but it did definitely make me hungry to come back, and I wanted to get a taste of the glory hopefully this year and be playing in that grand final and win it.
Before we had Maya, it was just Kelsey focused on rugby and work, but now it was just, Maya's her number one priority, and she hasn't really changed that much. She just gone into the role like that, and she's just done amazing with it. She juggles so much of being a mum, working and rugby at the same time, and to be fair, she's great at what she does, and yeah, she's done us really proud, to be fair. She gave birth to Maya, and she took her time to recover, but then from August onwards, it was straight on getting herself back, going out running, going to the gym, getting back to training.
Like a knife through butter.
And I mean, I don't know how she's done it, because some of the hard work she's had to go through and the pain that she had to go through is amazing. It's something to I even myself, I look up to her, because what she's had to go through is really crazy.
Definitely, since I've come back, the club have encouraged me and have pushed me, and really they push me to the limit sometimes in pre-season, but that's what you need to do to play at the top, and that's what I've done. And sometimes it's been tough, but they're definitely there trying to get you back in the right direction, and they're not going to put you on the pitch until you're ready.
Intensity builds density, so we need to move the sled quick, all right? 5, back 10 back, 15 back, 20 back. Give your med ball to your partner. All by yourself. No, turn. No, turn. You're hitting it from both ways.
Oh, she's been absolutely inspirational. Like when she first announced pregnancy, like people were saying, like, "Oh, is that you retired?" and stuff like that. And she's just shown people that she's back better than ever now. Playing with us at York has enabled her to be where she is now. So she's going strength to strength, and she's doing everything that she can off the field and putting in the extras when she's here at training.
Get your fresh
It's amazing, to be fair. I don't know how she's done it, to be fair, with everything that she had to go through with our pregnancy. It's pretty amazing. I wouldn't be able to do it, you know. There's a lot of people that wouldn't be able to do it, but she was so determined to get back to where she was at rugby, and she loves the game that much that, you know, she went through it. She did all the hard training, you know, 3 months after she gave birth. At times, you know, that's when Kelsey was breastfeeding Maya, so she had to take Maya to training with her. And it was a lot of hard work, a lot of stress for her, for herself mentally, and, you know, for her body. But, you know, Kelsey knows where she wants to be and where she wants to get to, so she pushed through it, and now she's back playing.
Kelsey Gentles.
Everybody's so proud of her, all the girls are proud of her. Everybody's been supporting her since she announced pregnancy, so when she's come back to now she's on the field with us, and I think every person 1 to 18 on game day every time, and all the background staff and everything like that are always constantly proud of her. You know, massively challenging for her to come back, but so proud that she's, you know, enabled herself to be in this position, and, you know, she's in the starting 17, you know, she's got one of them shirts straight away from coming back, so everyone's dead proud and dead supportive, and, you know, helping her and pushing her to be where she wants to be.
You know, playing on the wing and going to the prop position is definitely, you know, one scare the end to the other. I don't know how she's done it, but, you know, through, you know, Kelsey's still learning to this day, and, you know, she's coming home from training and still watching clips on, you know, how to become better at her position and stuff. So she's learning every day, but she seems to love it, and it is a massive, you know, shock to the system at times, you know, when she's played in the middle of the game, but she seems to love it, and that's the main thing, so yeah.
Kelsey Gentles onto the field for the first time.
Move! Charlie Cunningham, that's not an easy task either.
When I was pregnant, a few comments got thrown around, and there were a little bit of negativity from the odd person thinking I'd ruined my career and that I'd kind of ruined things for myself because I'd chosen to have a child, but I never wanted to wait till I was 30 odd years old and of retirement age to start my family. I've always wanted to have a family, so I don't regret it one bit, and I want to say to any of the girls that are thinking about having families, 100% do it, because, you know, rugby is amazing, but it is one part of your life, and you want to have other parts, and if having a family is important to you, you should 100% do it, because you can have both. You need that support. I'd 100% say have a support around you, and I think it takes a village to raise a baby. So I think having good support, you can do it. It's not a problem. You just need to be smart and be a good juggler.
There's times where literally I'm getting in from work at 6 in the morning, and Kelsey and Maya get up at 6:30 in the morning, and then they're going off to work, and then at times Kelsey, you know, after work she has to go to training. So there's times, you know, we don't see each other that much throughout the day, but it's a lot to juggle, but we make it work, and that's the main thing. Yeah, it'd be amazing. I mean, I'd love to be able to see Kelsey walk out on the pitch with Maya in her hands, and, you know, Maya be looking around everywhere. She wouldn't know what's going on, but I think it'd be an amazing opportunity.
Our ambition is to get to Wembley as soon as we got beat in a tough semi-final last year.
Look at the position of the kickers. Here's Faye Gaskin. Will it be down to her? What a fairy tale it would be! And Faye Gaskin gets the drop goal!
That's when we had to watch the game between Leeds and Saints, and it was very traumatic knowing that we could have got there, and since then everybody's knuckled down, and that's been something that we're wanting to achieve this year.
I think it's so special because anything can happen. Like, we've seen teams that you wouldn't normally think are going to be beating maybe like the top 4 teams in the Super League get to Wembley and get all the way. Like Lee Leopards last year, like they got all the way and they won it. So it just shows that anybody can win it. It's anyone's game, and I think that does make it really special.
You know, if they do get to Wembley, it's something, you know, Kelsey and Maya and myself will never forget, really.
It'd mean everything. I want to play at Wembley. I want to be playing on that pitch, lifting that cup in front of all my family and friends and everyone watching it. I mean, everyone loves the Challenge Cup and it's such a good day, but it'd be heartbreaking if we don't get there because, you know, the girls, they missed out last year and I was there watching and I felt that heartbreak for them. And I don't want to feel it myself this year, and the girls don't want to feel it again, so we're doing everything we can to make sure that we get to there and we get to Wembley this year. 3, 2, 1, Dogs!